Okay, before we get started and people come on, I just want to say, hey girl, hey, my name is Opal May, and this is what we're doing today. We are going to make some fried rice because we have leftover rice and we don't want to throw it out, right? We want to use it. So this is what we're going to do. I also had a couple things in the fridge that were getting ready to go bad. Tomorrow is garbage day and we don't want to waste anything, right? So I thought, what can I make? But it's truly inspired by Miss Gail Denise because she told me she had made some fried rice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have not had fried rice in so long. So anyway, hey girl, hey. My name is Opal May and this is what we're doing today. And for all you guys too, okay? All right, so now we got a little burning going back here. Let's turn it down. Turn it down. Turn our fan on. Just for a second. See, I have my eye up a little too high. Turn it down. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we are going to make some fried rice. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now we have some carrots. I took a carrot and cut it up small. Let's see if I can show you guys how I cut it up. It's kind of hot, so I don't really want to be touching it. At least it's hot. But anyway, so I just cut them up. I just like diced the carrots up. That's all I did. So it was a carrot, like a whole carrot, all right? So we're going to all right, so we have our carrot sauteed. So now we're gonna add us some garlic. Actually, let's add our onions first. These are red onions, okay? So we're gonna add our red onions, okay? We are not going to waste, okay? This is rice that's left over, and that's the perfect way to make leftover, let me see, how do I say it? To make fried rice. Use leftover rice, no need to throw it out, okay? All right, so we have our cut up carrots that we are sauteing. And we also, once your carrot sauteed for like 5 minutes, you're gonna add your onions. And I just used purple onions. I diced them up small, okay? I diced them up. I'll let those cook for a bit. We're also gonna add some garlic, all right? So we have fresh garlic, cloves. This is like 3. 2 of them were kind of on the bigger side. 1 was kind of on the smaller side, okay? So we have garlic right here, all right? So let's go ahead and add our garlic. So far we have carrots, we have onions, and we have garlic, okay? All right. We also have some sesame oil, all right? So hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you, okay? So we're going to take sesame oil, okay? If you don't have sesame oil, just use some type of olive oil or whatever you have, vegetable oil, whatever you have. But we're just going to add a little bit of this sesame oil because we're making fried rice, right? We're not going to throw out old rice, okay? We got 2 of these. Tomorrow's garbage day. So you go through your fridge and you start, thinking of what you can make. All right. All right. So we're going to add this sesame oil. All right. So that was probably about a half a teaspoon. We're going to turn our eye up because I had it up a little higher and kind of semi-burnt my diced carrots. So didn't realize I had it up so high, all right? So we're just gonna turn it up just a little bit so we can saute this nice. If you don't have a wok, I do not have a wok, so I am using my cast iron skillet. We are making fried rice. Who asked that? Let me see. A couple of you guys did. Is it Boom Roasted, Betty Walker, Jolly, if I need you to be, yes. Hello from Barbados. Okay, I've been to Barbados. You all, so we are making fried rice. Yes, I've been to Barbados. Nice. I stayed at His Lordship, I think is what the um, resort that I stayed at. I was at Mabris, said hi. Do does things, yes. Take the notes, because this is gonna be good, okay? Claire says she loves fried rice. All right, yeah, I haven't had fried rice in so long, you guys. So I say, you know what? Like I said, I was inspired from a girl in Houston. She made some fried rice. I'm like, dang, I haven't had it in so long, so we're doing it. Oh, Louisiana, Bryce. Okay, Louisiana in the house. Okay, it's a rice with eggs on it. Oh, Cashley, thank you for reminding me. Oh, Shaylin says, yum. Hey, girl, hey. Okay, I forgot about my eggs. Hold on, hold on. No, seriously, thank you for reminding me about the eggs because I would have forgot. I haven't made it in forever. I legit would have forgot the eggs, y'all. Okay, so we're just going to crack 2 of them. All right, so now we got 2 of them that are cracked. We're gonna whip them up. But like I said, we have our garlic, our carrots, and our onions. And it is cooking. And it's been sauteing probably about 5 minutes now. Get our fork. We're gonna season it. We're not gonna use too much seasoning, too much salt and all that. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm watching from Birmingham, Alabama. Alabama. I love fried rice. Make it all the time. Ooh, how do you make yours? Yeah. How do you make yours? Who said that? Is that Elizabeth? How do you make yours? That you make it all the time. You must be a pro at it, girl. I barely make it. It's been so long. All right, so we got our eggs mixed up. That's all we're doing. That's it. Thank you for each and every one. Hi to everyone that said hi. Thanks for everyone that joined. If you just joined, don't forget to double click so you can give me a likey like, okay? All right, so we got our eye up. We got our egg. And like I said, it's been so long. Okay, so now we have we also have peas, okay? So these are just frozen peas. Hello to everyone that said hi, okay? So these are just frozen peas. So we're gonna add these now because our onions and stuff look pretty good. Probably should have added the peas a little earlier, but I mean, it's okay. Kind of turn it down just a bit. I know you're supposed to have your eye up high. Well, not high, but at a nice, good temperature. So stuff can cook pretty quick. 1 second. And I'll show you guys so far what it looks like, okay? Let's show you guys so far. Hold on. All right, so far this is what we have. We have our peas, our carrots, our onions, and our garlic, okay? So we definitely have some color in there, which is always nice. When you're cooking in the kitchen, you want to create. So Jamie, hi Jamie. How you doing, girl? Watching from Netherlands? Nice, thank you. Yes, it's very colorful. That's one thing about me. I love color, and I think it's important to add so much color. It makes it just fun, you know? And it's, you know, the presentation and everything. What is that? Is it Jay Cashley? Once again, thank you so much for reminding me about the egg. Jamie, what you been doing, girl? All right, so you all, that's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and put this back on the, okay, on the tripod without hitting anything. Okay, all right. So now we got our carrots. Hopefully y'all can see me. Make sure I didn't. You working, Jamie? Oh, that's where you been working, or you at work now? So I think that is pretty good. Now, we're going to add just a little more oil. Oh, bad part, I'm a guy. Jamie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, you've been working, um, or are you working now? From Nigeria, hello. Jamie, I'm sorry. But thank you for joining me, man. All right, so let's get our fork, all right? So now we are going to add we're going to add our, you know what? Let's go ahead and add our eggs. So now that we've added our eggs, you guys can see I'm just stirring it up. I'm going to turn it up just a little higher. Okay, so now that we have our eggs, stir it up. Eggs. And I hate that like scraping sound, so I'm sorry, I'm just going to use this plastic. All right, so now that we have our eggs in there, we're going to add our rice. Now I have two different things of rice, and I just wanted to bring this to you all's attention, okay? We need Auntie Texas. Yes, Jamie, we need Auntie, and usually she be on it. But, you know, I'll be going live at so many different times. Yes, we need Auntie in here. But anyway, so I want to bring this to your attention. We have two different rice that was sitting in the fridge, or two bowls of rice that was sitting in the refrigerator. We have one that's a little older than the other, and then one that's a little newer. But we're going to use the older one because to me, it's more dried out. And then I will add some of the newer one, okay? So we're going to add it in there. Let's turn it up. Oh my goodness, this looks good already. It smells good, all right? So we're going to take this rice, as you all can see, because once again, this is an older rice and it's perfect. Perfect for fried rice. Absolute perfect. Okay, and then we're just going to add, remember, a little bit of this one, the newer one. And then, you know, eventually I will show you guys what it looks like. I really need to have my tripod, you know, or one in the kitchen so that's where you guys could actually really see. Since I'm starting to go live quite a bit cooking. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more of the sesame oil. Remember, like I said, if you need different oil, if you don't have sesame oil, use a different oil. Use vegetable oil, olive oil. All right, and I was to say that was really a good half teaspoon. Y'all hear that sizzle? Add a little sizzle. Nice. Okay. And I'll be back with you guys. I will see your comments in a few, okay? Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. All right, so let's put the lid on our sesame oil. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Cheryl, hello. That's Jennifer, hi. I bet your cooking is the best. I think so. I think it's pretty good. How long can you keep cooked rice in the fridge? You know what? That's a good question. You know, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Probably like 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Because this is, I know one's been in here long enough. I think one's been in here like probably 4 days and one maybe 3 days. Okay, so now that we got that and it's mixed in there, we're going to add a little bit of onion powder, right? Because you can't go wrong, right? So we're going to add our onion powder. Go ahead and go to the ancestors tell you to stop, all right? Because this is only onions, okay? We got a little bit of garlic powder. We're going to go to the ancestors tell us to stop. All right. And if you have not hit a likey like, make sure you hit a likey like, okay? We're going to mix it up because it's looking so good and it's smelling amazing in here. Okay, so just mix it up nice. So y'all got leftover rice in your refrigerator, don't throw it away. I had a carrot in there that was going old, and I know tomorrow's garbage day. So I said, let me see what I can do here. So you can always take something if you got food in the refrigerator and not throw it out if you like to cook. Some people just don't like to cook. All right, so we have that, okay? So now we're going to add some aminos. This is a soy sauce alternative. If you don't have this, use soy sauce, you're fine, okay? Now on here, it says, it tells me, because I'm a big person like falling like sodium, salt, okay? So it tells me that 350 milligrams is 1 teaspoon. To me, that's a lot. 350 is 1 teaspoon. So I'm not a big salt person, you guys. I'm just, you know, you got to be careful with like salt, okay? So we're going to add this. It said a teaspoon. This is a half a tablespoon. So we're just going to use half of this. Matter of fact, not even half of this one. I didn't even put half in there. So out of this half a tablespoon, it's like right here. Okay? All right, we're just going to pour it in there. Feel free to add as much as you want. But as for me, I'm not adding all the salt. Stir it up real good. Looks good. We're not going to add anything else, but we are going to try it just to make sure that it's cool, okay? And then I'll show you guys. And it's hot. Very hot. I'll show you guys what it looks like in the pot as well. But yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Let me see what kind of rice that is in the cabinet. It might be a jasmine rice. It might be a jasmine rice, I think. I think so. It's hot, y'all. Let me turn this down a bit. I don't want to burn it. Thank you so much for the likes. Double tap the screen. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you want to see old-fashioned homemade recipes and desserts, okay? Let's see. Very good. Very good. Only difference I would say is you might want to add a little bit of salt, okay? Because I can taste the salt a little bit because of the aminos, or unless you use soy sauce, but just be careful. But this here, the onion powder and the garlic powder, I can really taste that. So at least I'm getting the vegetables, the taste of that, and it's nice, all right? So let me stir it one more time, and then I'll show you guys. And then we'll put some in a bowl. All right. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. And then I will answer all questions too. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Our fried rice is done. It was just that simple. I've been on live about 19 minutes. If I wouldn't have been on live, probably would have took like 7 to 10 minutes, really. So, yeah. Colorful. Not as colorful because, you know, it's cooked. But we're going to go ahead and turn it down very low because we don't want it to cook, you know, that much anymore. But you all, that's what it looks like. All right, let me answer questions for you all. So I always try to open it up for questions more toward the end. And also try to read you all's comments. It's so important to me. Okay, let's see. Charlie said, thanks, you're welcome. I bet it smells good, Miss Deidre. It does smell good. Is it Moji said it looks yummy? Smells yummy too. Shalonda said, hi. Charlie said, what kind of rice? How long can you keep rice in the fridge? I'm going to see what kind of rice that is. Wow, that looks so good. Thank you for sharing with us. Perfect. Give me a second. Let me see what kind of rice it was. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. 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 So you can use basmati or jasmine because that's what we have here. Basmati or jasmine. So either or. So it's done. Let's put some in like a little bowl. I also want to say too, you can tailor it to the way you like it. If you want to add shrimp, if you got some shrimp you want to add, or if you got some chicken in the refrigerator that you haven't used, cut it up real small and throw it in there if you are a meat person. Or, if you just want to do true veggies, just do true veggies. But it smells so good. That's a good looking fried rice, right? It's a very, very, very good looking fried rice. Steaming. Yeah, let's have a little more. So hot. It's good. Very good. Like I said, the only thing I would add was a little more salt because it's dang near saltless, but I can still taste a little bit of the salt. So good. Got some peas in there, the carrots, the onions, the eggs. You don't have to do eggs. Whatever works for you. It's good. Very good. Very good. Anyway, if there are no questions, make sure, you go back and look at the beginning of the live if you did not get to check it out. And that's it. Simplest, easy fried rice recipe you can ever make. Go in your refrigerator, whatever leftovers you got, throw it in your rice, okay? Make a veggie though, okay? But anyway, you all, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you. Of course, as always, without you, I could not do this. Before we go, I want to say, remember to be positive. Remember to be a light in someone else's darkness, okay? Check yourself. Makes no sense to run around here mean, angry, and ornery all the time. Show love. Do unto others as you want done to you. Always remember that, because whatever you put out is what you get back. Okay? Remember that. If you putting out nasty certain ways, it's going to come back to you. So be good to others. That's really all I like to say before we hang up. Yes, Miss Clara. Yes, yes, yes. That's really all I like to say is just remember to be positive, be loving, be kind, help people if you can. If you can't help them, you can't help them. You know what I mean? But you can help them by, saying a prayer or something like that. But be loving. Okay? Gigi, yes. All right, you guys. So I think that's it. As long as there's no questions, we are going to go ahead and end our live. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notification bell when you subscribe so you know when I'm on, okay? Other than that, I'm going to say bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Thank all of you. Bye.